Special queuing. Have all stations joined us now? Relays, please resume our program, which I've always wanted to say. My next guest's biography just about says it all. He drives, he shoots, he fights, he rides, he smokes, he drinks, he walks, he talks. Ladies and gentlemen, meet me. No, this man can act too. But a word of warning. If you've seen this man on movies before, or in mini-series, you'll realise he's a pretty rugged boy. So welcome along to the ride as we meet Max Fairchild. God or Mother Nature gave you the right head to be a heavy in mini-series and movies.
Not many people get paid for looking this ugly.
No, but it's true. I mean, this is what Max has based his career on. You're just back from Hong Kong. What were you doing there, Max?
A new television series for Yorkshire. It's a police series being shot in Hong Kong on 35mm film.
You seem very happy about it.
Well, when you go from Melbourne where it's 2 degrees to Hong Kong where it's 35 and 85% humidity and they drop you outside one of their street-side butcher shops and they're giving the old pig the once over with a machete, it's not good for you, Bert.
No, I can imagine. How did you get into the caper?
Len Thompson had a bit to do with it, actually.
The footballer?
Yeah.
In what way?
Oh, years ago he was on IMT.
So was I.
With Graham Kennedy.
Yeah, I did quite a few myself.
Yeah, and there was a fellow called Fred Hebert out here from New York. Yes. They were casting a play called Promises, Promises.
Mm-hmm.
And I walked in off the street and auditioned and they gave me a job as a principal.
Playing what?
I was actually the heroine's brother, the protective brother. And they wanted someone like Len, you see.
Yes.
And they put a photo of Fred and Len in the paper as a tease.
And you got the role?
Yeah.
And ever since, you've enjoyed the work, obviously?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's great. Meet some interesting people.
Yeah, I mean, you're not the prototype actor, are you? Actors sometimes, you can pick an actor a mile off, but with yourself, you could be almost anything in life, I guess with the exception of a nun. But
I was a nun once.
Were you really?
Yes. Not for long. I couldn't get into the habit.
I see. Oh, yeah. Also, Mark Jones is a comic too, right? Max, you're also the founder of a most unusual club. Tell us about that.
Oh, you mean the underwater ferret wrestlers?
Yes, I want to know more about the underwater ferret wrestlers.
Yeah, oh, it's something that started at the Sea Lake of Stedford about 20 years ago.
The Sea Lake of Stedford?
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know. That'll do.
Yeah. So what is the Underwater Ferrets Wrestling Association?
Actually, you're fast qualifying. It's just a group of blokes who get together from time to time and tell lies.
Oh, my God, I could be president. Well, how does an underwater ferret wrestler recognise another underwater ferret wrestler?
No one else understands the word they're talking about.
Ah, so that's
They normally talk in rhyming slang, you know, the bag of yeast and the currant bun got in the jam jar and went down the frog and toad to the rubbity-dub and had a couple of pen and inks with their china plates. That sort of thing.
Do you know a dear actor friend of mine called Frank Rich?
Yes.
Frank would love to hear that because there's very little Jack around these days, Jack slang. Jack Lang, I'm sorry, the slang. Just do some more for us.
Well, actually, when I was in Hong Kong, an American gentleman who owns a radio station has taken a tape back of that sort of thing, and he wants to try and syndicate it, actually, for commercial purposes.
Yeah. Just do some more for us.
Oh, you could tell a story about the bag of yeast and the currant bun got into the left jab and went down the frog and toad to get some St. Louis blues.
Yeah, the priest and the nun got into a taxi to get some booze.
No, St. Louis blues shoes.
Oh, shoes, I think.
Yeah. As the left...
Father and sister, please forgive me. I really am sorry.
And as the left jab went down the frog and toad...
As the cab went down the road...
Yeah, it hit a hollow log.
It hit a
hollow log.
A dog.
Yeah, and it was rose as red.
It was dead.
Yeah, one captain told you that.
Pardon?
One captain.
One captain. Oh, one captain cooked one look, yes.
Correct.
That, yes.
Yes. And excuse me, I'm a bit on the move and rose under the Warwick Farms. I've got to go and have a tour around power.
Yes, we all understand that. What about the future? This mini-series which you've just finished, I believe was very, very successful for you. What's the ultimate for you, Max? What would you like to do? Because, and I mean this in the nicest possible way, you're such an individual, you'd have to be cast very carefully, wouldn't you?
Well, I've done 2 or 3 jobs that I've been really pleased with. One was Lenny in Of Mice and Men at the Melbourne Theatre Company, which was Ray Lawler's first directing job back in Australia.
Tell us about the rabbits, George.
Correct. Yeah, fantastic role. And that was like a big man's Hamlet. We did great business in that. And another role I did a couple of years ago with James Coburn in Death of a Soldier, which is Leonsky.
Mm-hmm. The brown
which, yeah, in which I played an American officer. Mm-hmm. And I think as an actor you probably get 3 or 4 shots at the title, as they call it, in your time. And I've probably got a couple to go, so we'll see what happens.
OK, well, good luck with the club. Good luck with your acting career. Because you're such a
good-looking
man,
fella.
a good-looking bloke, and bulky and obviously very, very strong. I'm trying to regain some ground that I lost a couple of weeks ago. I had an arm wrestle on the show
with a girl.
Yeah, did you see it?
I heard about it.
Did you?
Yeah, they rang me in Hong Kong. Said Bert was beaten by a girl. I said, yeah.
Wouldn't be the first time, Max. Wouldn't be the first time. You've met Paddy, haven't you? Anyway, just have a look at this instant replay of what happened a couple of weeks ago. Here we go. Best out of 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Bert. Come on, I can tell you now, Max, even though she wouldn't have wanted it that way, I still believe that women should be on a pedestal, so I lay down. And I wasn't really trying that. I'm just wondering whether you'd like to have a go. As I say, I want to sort of regain some ground. Would you be in it with me? I mean, because you're a pretty rugged guy, and if I were to...
What are you on, Bert?
Beg pardon?
What are you on?
Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, every day 12 o'clock. Round here, and that's only water, by the way, Max. Down here, and see if we can achieve anything here. OK, round this away? I think that'll be OK. Yeah, sure. Now, you don't even know how to do it. Arm there, elbow there. Right. Now, which way are you going?
Whichever way. How much is in this for me, boys?
Right. 1, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, man! Hey, hang on. Hang on 1 second. I'd like to address my studio audience. You're in here on Magrata, you haven't paid a cent to put your bums on those seats and watch a very good show, and you're calling out, come on, Max, come on, Max. We shall try again. Here we go, Max. And I'm going to be serious this time too, mate. 1, 2... Relax. 3. Good effort, Max. Great to see you. Max Fairchild, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a break. Matter of fact, Max, whilst I have some first aid treatment during this commercial break, you'd be interested in our next guest. She's a Russian lady who's over here to look at the average male Australian. OK?
We'd be a good double.
You'd be a... Well, we'll see that double after this break. We're back with you soon.